So I've heard say this is one of the most important films of your career.
This is a film that is very near and dear to my heart as a man of faith, and I want to continue to do more meaningful things that have substance and hopefully for the greater gift of good of God.
Many of Boston's Catholic churches are now really dependent on Latino churchgoers. Is this a movie that you think will resonate with those folks?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This movie will resonate with Latinos. Really, it resonates with everybody, but anybody, especially people deeply rooted in faith and family, it touches them personally. And you know, it was an amazing Latino woman who brought us to Jesus Cristo. So.
In the film, your character falls in love with a Latina, and then there's a scene where you say grace in Spanish. Is that the extent of your Spanish?
Well, no, before that I learned from all of my friends lots of bad words. And then I learned the more important words, the nice words. But yes, I am trying to learn more Espanol.
So do you know your movie is going to be a big hit in East Boston? The Boston that you and I grew up in, East Boston, was Italian.
Yeah.
Now it's Colombian, Guatemalan, Mexican. Have you been able to keep up with the demographic changes in Boston over the last 35 years?
A little bit, yeah. You see it when I'm around. I live in California now. I would always come as often as possible to visit my parents. Now with 4 kids, I've got 3 teenagers at home. It's hard to get back to Boston as often as I used to. But yes, it's nice to see the city grow and change, and it's nice to see lots of diversity in the city.
God plays a major role in many Latino families, especially Catholic families in Eastie, Dorchester, JP. What role does God play in your life right now?
Number one. All the good things that have happened in my life have been, direct extensions of my faith. So from a very early on, a very early age, turning my life around and turning to God, and then continuing to see when good things started to happen that's where I should put all my focus. So my day starts on my hands and my knees, expressing my gratitude, praying, of course, for people that I've encountered along the way and things that are happening out in the world. And then, of course, my daily scripture and all that stuff really gives me the foundation that I need to go out and do the things that I want to accomplish.
So over the years, you Ben, and Matt have kind of presented the Irish, South Boston, Boston. Boston's changed. Ever think of doing a movie that reflects Boston's diversity?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there are many great stories to be told. Boston became one of those really popular places. I don't know if it's because of the accent or what, where lots of movies were made. But yeah, there's lots more stories to be told. And I think even with Father Stu now and me wanting to make a lot more faith-based content, I think lots of great stories will come in my direction that I can help either other young filmmakers get their stories told or things that I'll want to do, but this is definitely the direction I'm going in.
Good. Larry Bird or Tom Brady?
Oh,
That's a tough one.
No, I'd say Tom for football and Brady, Bird for basketball.
Yeah. See, we're the same age, so I grew up with Bird.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother.